Hey guys, how's it going? It's Woody HD and welcome back to the channel, and we are doing a quick review of the Swans game. When this has been uploaded, just finished about half an hour ago, a 0-0 draw away at the National Stadium at Wembley Stadium for the Swans, a 0-0 draw away to Tottenham, trying to bounce back of course from the 1-0 defeat, the really bad 1-0 defeat to Newcastle last weekend, which we really should have got 3 points from. We should have played a lot better in that game, but that's another game. Today, this was all about defence. I expected it. A lot of people probably expected it. First half was pretty good. First half, they had 1 or 2 chances. Kane had probably had the best chance of the half when he had a free kick about 25-30 yards out. It was a brilliant free kick around the wall, dipping into the bottom right-hand corner. And Fabianski, on the day, I have to say, made some fantastic saves to keep us in the game. A brilliant save from him there. Right towards the end of the first half, when the Swans at the start couldn't really get the ball out of their half, to be honest with you, at the first half. But the tempo wasn't really there from Tottenham, which helped the Swans, I think. The tempo wasn't there. They weren't passing it very quickly, but they got the ball out to Son on the left-hand side. He cut inside and off Fabianski's arm and onto the post. That was the closest Tottenham came in the first half. But the second half is where it all happened. It was just literally, to sum it up straight away, it was just wave after wave after wave of Tottenham attacks, but some brilliant defending from the Swans. I think that is also to point out the key difference this season now to maybe when Bob Bradley was here. I think if Bob Bradley still here, we'd have conceded 4-5 in that game. Okay, forget the United game where we lost 4-0. I don't know what happened there. We conceded obviously 3 goals in 3 minutes. But this game, we seem to be a lot more solid defensively. They had, I think, 25 shots in the end. We only had 4. We had none on target. They had 8. They hit the bar twice. They hit the post once. But it was, I think, just reward. I think it was some fantastic last-ditch defending. Olsen had to contain Son. You had Aurier come on, Sissoko. Norton had to contain him. Eriksson was getting... The problem was when they ever had a corner, there was none of our players on the edge of the box, which made it easier for Tottenham when the ball came in from a corner. On once or twice occasions, like Van der Hoorn would head it out. He, of course, started today as a bit of a surprise inclusion into the team. He played pretty well as well. He headed out, and there was always too much space on the edge area. I feel the Swans put too many players in the box. On corners, of course, they had to do it, which is understandable. There was nobody on the edge of the areas. They got a lot of space. Trippier in the second half had a lot of joy down the left-hand side. But we had 1 or 2 slight chances. Klukas from the edge of the area in the second half blazed over the bar. Boney, of course, came on in the second half. Hopefully, now, surely I would have thought with 2 or 3 weeks training in the next game, hopefully, I think the next 3 games, you've got Watford, West Ham and Huddersfield. 3 very winnable games. Very, very winnable games. Those are the games that we're going to be judged on more, I think. Those are the games with teams around us. All teams in this league every year seem to be in their own battles for titles, for mid-table, for relegation. It's going to be scrapping, it's going to be points trying to get all around the place, but we're much better defensively this season, it seems. We really struggled to get forward in this game. I still think Abraham up front on his own is a problem, even though Ayew's playing off him. He looks so isolated, so alone up there again. I'd like to see Abraham and Boney up front. I would really like to see that. That would be really interesting. Someone with speed and skill, and someone who can hold the ball up and has got the strength to push players off the ball, and is a great head of the ball. Boney didn't really do much when he came on, but hopefully, I really hope next weekend now, he starts with Abraham up front. You might have to drop Ayew. Messer again didn't play today. I was really surprised at that. I don't know why he's not playing at the moment. But Van der Hoorn came in today. Of course, Bartley's out for a long time injured now. He signed a new contract at the start of the season, even though a few clubs wanted him. Van der Hoorn played pretty well. Fernandez was solid again. Van der Hoorn had a chance in the first half when Ayew crossed from a corner, one of our only 2 corners, I think, in the game. Free header just behind him, though, and it went over the bar. Sanchez did okay. Again, he had some decent touches. I think he's still got to get into the pace of the Premier League, and I think that's the same with Messer as well. When, if they're struggling at the moment, I think these 2 especially to get up to the pace of the Premier League, which is sort of understandable. When that happens, I think Messer will get a regular starting spot soon, I hope, because I'd really like to see more of Messer. I only saw him against 1 game so far, really. I've seen him in the United game. We didn't play that brilliantly. But Sanchez, of course, against Newcastle last week, didn't play very well. Had 1 or 2 moments of you could see the talent was there. But just getting these guys playing more and more minutes now. I'd like to see Narsink play more. I still don't think we have enough pace. Okay, Ayew and Abraham have got decent pace. They need to improve on their touches, need to improve on their quality in the box. It's going forward is still a bit of a struggle. It's still a bit of an issue. There still doesn't seem to be something there. A bit of pace in midfield. Of course, Clucas, Fur, all these players. Carroll, there's no pace about the midfield. I'd really like to see at least maybe one winger. Just put Narsing on, see how he does. But this was a really solid defensive display. A brilliant defensive display. I think a hard-earned point. There were a couple of penalty appeals in the game as well, especially late on when RA went into the box and Ayew fouled him. Didn't look like a penalty to me. Looked like it may have clipped him. But I reckon it might have been it would have been, well, I don't know. It's debatable, you know. It's all debatable. All these challenges every time you get a penalty appeal. They had one or two penalty appeals. Son went down the second half in the box. Referee was having none of that as well. But you know, in front of 90,000 people, a brilliant 0-0 draw. Of course, we had pretty much zero attacking threat in that game. I expected it. Home, Tottenham, of course, still chasing that first win at home at Wembley while the new stadium's being built. I expected it. I'd hoped we'd have a few more chances, but we really struggled to get forward in this game. But it was just a case of escaping with a point, I think, from this game. Probably one of the toughest games of the season this would have been, and a really, really solid point. But the next 3 games, Huddersfield, West Ham, and Watford, are all crucial. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Just to let you know, if you go back a few videos, the career mode vote for FIFA 18 career mode, which I will begin on September the 29th. Monaco, Southampton, and Norwich are the 3 at the moment. I think Southampton is currently winning the vote. So Southampton are winning the race on that at the moment. That vote, I'll be stopping it in about 5-6 days time, so you've got a little bit further to go. So we'll see out the Monaco, Southampton and Norwich which career mode I begin in FIFA 18. So guys, thank you for watching. As I said, please like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.